Thank you and welcome to the closing session. This is a very busy and crowded and I think interesting one, which will conclude with remarks by the President of Egypt, and President Morsi and I just had a very good meeting. I'm looking very much forward to his remarks. But I will move right into this. First, I want to invite to the stage to make a couple of remarks Prince Turki Al Faisal of Saudi Arabia. Those of you who were there yesterday in the season know that I said that he and I went to college together and that everybody knew he was going to amount to something, but no one knew that I would. And it may have turned out that way. He, for more than 2 decades, was the head of the Saudi intelligence services. And I said that at least when I was president, he didn't have to spy on the United States. He could just call me and I'd tell him. But we have been friends, and he has been a faithful member of CGI after serving as his nation's ambassador to the United Kingdom and the United States. He spends his time thinking about the future of his country and trying to help organize it in a good direction. And he had a few things he wanted to say, so I welcome him to the platform. Prince Turki Faisal. Thank you, my friend.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. President Clinton, ladies and gentlemen, those who remark on my un-New York-like attire must know that I am heading from here later today to the beautiful city of Los Angeles. Good friends have advised me that in order to blend in with the natives there, one must be brightly colorful. Thank you. Those of you who attended the Clinton Global Initiative Awards last night observed how I was overwhelmed and humbled by President Clinton's reference for our enduring friendship. I want to say to you, President Clinton, 3 things. Some leaders are described as warlike and seek fame and stature from that description. You, sir, I will describe as peace-like. I do not forget your words during my first official visit to the White House while the war in Bosnia was raging, and you were president. You said, "I cannot understand our European friends who have an opportunity to show the world what tolerance and integration mean, and they simply refuse it. Your fame and stature do not come from waging war. They come from your waging peace. Muslims will never forget your deliverance of Bosnia-Herzegovina and Kosovo, and near deliverance within 100 meters of Palestine from occupation. My late father, God rest his soul, at the last interview he gave 1 day before he died to an American journalist, said, he was asked, "How do you see Saudi Arabia in 50 years?" His reply was, "I see Saudi Arabia in 50 years as a wellspring of radiance for humanity." The kingdom still has some way to go to reach that exalted aim. But in 7 short years, the Clinton Global Initiative is that wellspring of radiance for humanity. And last but not least, my Arabian poet's genes sprang up and woke me from a deep sleep early this morning to write these lines. An FOB, a friend of Bill, knows that this man is sincere, because his feelings and his words come from here, from his big heart, and from his acute brain, which is always clear. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. You may or not believe this, but I had no idea what he was going to say. If I had known, I probably would not have allowed him to speak. But our friendship, which is nearing 50 years in duration, means a very great deal to me.